Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more Monster Madness, and it's going to be Mothra vs. Godzilla, the 1964 movie. Oh boy, this is going to be totally awesome, because I've actually watched this movie twice, and from what I can tell you guys, this movie is totally awesome. I mean, it's fucking Mothra, what more could you ask for? Mothra is perhaps one of my sort of favorite, second sort of Godzilla versus sort of enemy characters, so to speak. I think Mothra is totally awesome. I mean, just the sort of attacks she uses. I mean, she has to fly, so it's totally awesome. I don't know if it's like a moth or a butterfly. I don't think it's the same. I don't think moths and butterflies are the same. I think they're the sort of same category species. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I just found out a bloody tomato is a bloody fruit for crying out loud. I mean, then again, people say a tomato is a vegetable, and then there's people say a tomato is both. It's a vegetable and fruit. But that's enough talking about fruit. Let's check out the video, shall we? Let's go. How the hell did we go from talking about fruit? Anyway, let's go.
It's
A
Cinemassacre's
tomato.
Monster Madness, Godzilla Thought. This one is considered by fans and critics to be one of the best of the series.
Yep, the
Creature
second best for
Mothra had
me.
already starred in her own movie, Mothra.
Hmm.
She's basically a giant moth or a butterfly, but she's a good monster who only causes destruction when her twin fairies are in trouble. It may sound weird, but that's only because it is. Now in Godzilla vs. Mothra, she lays an egg, but proves to be a
Yep.
rather irresponsible mother because she loses it. A typhoon washes it ashore, where it's discovered by a corporate asshole who wants to make money off it.
Of
He makes
course.
for a good human villain. The fairies show up and warn him to release the egg, or else Mothra is gonna throw a shit fit. Not only does he refuse, but he kidnaps the fairies too. What a dick.
Yeah.
But then Godzilla shows up, making one of his most unusual appearances ever, rising from the ground. Now, Godzilla is one clumsy bastard. He gets his tail stuck in a tower and he trips and falls into the pagoda. But how can you blame him? Remember, the actor's head is inside the neck, so he
Yeah.
can't see a
You,
thing.
you can't
There's
see.
also a scene where the pyrotechnics go haywire and set the head aflame. Luckily, the
Damn.
actor wasn't injured, and for an accident, it looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, it looks pretty
Godzilla's just
badass.
badass in this movie. I mean, he always is, but this is the one that established how indestructible he really
Yeah,
is.
he was like
They tried
electrocuted and
everything to
everything.
stop him. Battleships, no good.
Yep.
Tanks, oh no, no way.
Nope.
Planes, uh-huh. Electricity,
Yeah, there we go.
hell no.
I
And
remember
look at
that.
that.
Like,
You ain't
was it?
nothing. Boom. They drop a net and just blast the shit out of him, but
Yep.
nothing works.
Just nothing.
He just keeps trudging forward, demolishing everything in his path like a force in nature, killing everybody like a villain in a slasher flick. So what can Mothra do about it? Well, the idea of a butterfly fighting Godzilla may sound ridiculous, but
It's
it's
pretty
actually a pretty good
badass,
fight,
yeah.
even though her only methods of attack are flapping her wings around, spraying a deadly pollen, and dragging Godzilla around by his tail.
Still a badass.
But just when you think it's over,
movie.
Mothra's offspring hatch and two little baby Mothras take on Godzilla in the final battle. What a great flick.
Mm.
In the US, the title was changed to Godzilla vs. The Thing.
Oh,
You
I
mean
never knew
that
that.
thing?
The
Or
thing,
this
like
thing? Or that
the
thing?
thing, like
Or
the
do you mean
thing,
Mothra?
John
I
Carpenter's.
think they were
sort of-
smoking crack.
Okay, that's the end of the video. Yeah, that was Mothra. I've seen the movie. It's totally amazing. Also, another thing, for some reason, this is a little bit off topic. Not that I'm always on topic. We were just talking about fruit a second ago. But in Resident Evil 2, there was a room with a giant moth, underground laboratory when you're like in the game. For those who know what I'm talking about, if they're Resident Evil fans, you know what I'm talking about. There's a moth in the room, and I've always said that must be Mothra hatching those eggs. You know, honestly, I swear to God, that little sort of giant moth in the Resident Evil 2 underground laboratory room, that's got to be Mothra. Nah, I know it's probably not. It's just some experiment gone wrong. But then that would be an awesome lore, wouldn't it, if that moth was actually Mothra? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a connection there. Who knows? Probably not. I don't know. But I just thought that was a little cool thing for those who know what I'm talking about. Playing Resident Evil 2, you get that little moth in that room, and I always considered that to be Mothra. I've always called that moth Mothra. But yeah, this movie's totally awesome. I recommend checking it out, and it's perhaps one of my favorite sort of second Godzilla movies, because there's so many Godzilla movies. So many Godzilla movies. But yeah, it's my favorite second one. But then King Kong was also good. I don't know. I think that may be my third. I don't know. There's so many. There's just so many awesome ones. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.